Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, skipped his third ED summon today. He is instead posed some questions to the investigating agency where the alleged liquor scam in Delhi is concerned. The Delhi Chief Minister, who is accused of benefiting from the Delhi liquor policy, has asked the ED to make it clear whether he is being asked to appear or genuine inquiry on to tarnish his image.
First summons on November the 2nd, 2023, skipped. Second summons on December the 21st, 2023, skipped. Now the third summons on January the 3rd, 2024, also skipped. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal appears to be brazening it out. Asked to appear for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate in the Delhi excise policy case, better known as Liquorgate, the Aam Aadmi Party chief shot off a letter instead to the central agency tasked with investigating money laundering. Kejriwal in his letter has called the ED summons illegal and asked the agency to share its questionnaire. He has urged the Enforcement Directorate to respond to his earlier two letters and reveal the intent and ambit of the investigation. Kejriwal has accused the Enforcement Directorate of maintaining unwarranted secrecy and acting in an arbitrary manner.
आपने जितनी रेड करनी है कर लो, आपने जितने समन भेजने हैं भेज दो, आपने जितने लोगों को गिरफ्तार करना है कर लो, आखिरकार सच्चाई आज नहीं तो कल पूरे देश के सामने आएगी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ईडी और सीबीआई को इस्तेमाल करके अपने विपक्षियों को खत्म करना चाहती है।
Kejriwal's dare to the ED comes even as two top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh, are lodged in jail in the same case.
देखिए, गिरफ्तारी का खतरा पहले दिन से ही है और गिरफ्तार करना ही भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार की योजना है। तो सब अपोजिशन स्टेट्स में ही जाती है ईडी सीबीआई, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के खिलाफ तो एक्शन करती ही नहीं है।
जांच एजेंसियां आज बाज बनके ईमानदारी से भ्रष्टाचारियों को काट रही हैं। अरविंद केजरीवाल घबराए हैं, इसलिए मन ही मन कह रहे हैं लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, किया है भ्रष्टाचार ईडी के पास जाऊं कैसे।
The Enforcement Directorate meanwhile carried out multiple raids in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. Close aides of Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren were raided. Soren himself has skipped 7 summons from the ED for questioning in money laundering. There is speculation that Soren may install his wife as Chief Minister in case of an arrest, but he has denied all such reports. In Rajasthan, the Enforcement Directorate carried out searches at properties linked to former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son Vaibhav. Recently, the agency listed a real estate deal by Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra in a money laundering charge sheet, though it did not name her as an accused. The opposition claims the Narendra Modi government is misusing the central agency to target its rivals ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's cut across to my colleague Manish Pandey, who tracks the Enforcement Directorate closely. Manish, the question is, how will the ED respond now? Because the Chief Minister has made pointed accusations other than calling the body compromised and politically motivated. He's also said in what capacity are you calling him and to give him the list of questions.
Well, Preeti, as far as Enforcement Directorate sources are concerned, what they are saying that Arvind Kejriwal has worked with the Income Tax Department. He is an IRS officer, and he should be aware that under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act or under any law, there is no provision that any investigative agency or the investigative officer will share the questions that will be asked to any person. And what they are saying is that this is only delayed acts by Arvind Kejriwal, and he is deliberately not appearing before the agency for questioning. As far as evidence is concerned, what they are claiming, Preeti, that they want to clarify with Arvind Kejriwal certain aspects of the investigation regarding the phone conversation with an accused in the case, regarding the meeting with one of the member of parliament in connection with the business in under the new excise policy in the national capital. On those aspects, they want clarification from Arvind Kejriwal, and after getting the clarification, they will decide the next course of action, whether he should be summoned again or he should be arrested. But first, they want to question Arvind Kejriwal, and that is why they are summoning him again and again. Whether they will be taking action against Arvind Kejriwal, whether there will be any search, whether he will be arrested or not, or whether he will be summoned again. That is something which ED will be deciding in in few days. Preeti.
All right, but Manish, going on from here, with what you just left off the chat with and the conversation with, either there'll be a summon that will be issued, and that will be summon number 4. If there is an arrest at all, Manish, the two ways of only doing it is one, that the ED approaches the court, or it raids Arvind Kejriwal's residence. Are these the only 3 options?
There are 2 options, Preeti, at this point of time. One is they can go to the court and they can seek a non-bailable warrant against Arvind Kejriwal. But under Prevention of Money Laundering Act, ED doesn't need any court order or non-bailable warrant. They are within their power to arrest Arvind Kejriwal whenever they want. So there is no need of approaching the court. In some cases, they do approach the court, but only in those cases where the accused is absconding. In this case, Arvind Kejriwal is very much available. As far as the other options are concerned, if Arvind Kejriwal appears for questioning after ED's summon, then ED can decide after the questioning whether there is a need of arresting Arvind Kejriwal or not after the questioning. But the third option is, if Arvind Kejriwal at all he decides not to respect any of the summons of Enforcement Directorate, then ED can go conduct searches at his residence, and later on they can give a notice that is summoned to Arvind Kejriwal. They can brought him to their ED office, and later they can show him arrest the same case, the same way what we saw in Sanjay Singh's case. So these are the options available with Enforcement Directorate. But in one line, if I can sum up, ED is within their rights to arrest Arvind Kejriwal whenever they want, if they have concrete evidence against him.
All right, we're going to leave it at that, Manish. Appreciate you joining us. Let's